Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. That thing's a banger. I love that one. That thing gets me jumping. GM Turbo, let me see. Do you want me to cancel here? I'll invite you to speak. We'll figure out the co-host thing in a second here. We'll just get you on up here. But GM fam, how are we doing? I'm shooting this from home today. Feels good. Feels good to be here. Friday, baby. I got to run to the studio right after. But I'll tell you what, man. Friday, what is today? The 29th of December. That's it. Last show of the year.
Woo! That's it.
What a year.
Wrap it up. What a doggone year, in fact. Jeez. Man, we've been all over the place. You know, look, 2024 going to be way better. That's all I got to say about that.
Oh, yeah.
2023, you know, that was our test year. You know, the first year, you know, knocking the dust off, you know, getting all of our ducks in a row. Well, I don't understand the ducks in a row thing. But I don't really understand why that's what benefit that would be.
I would assume if you're a hunter or if you're a ducksman that having the ducks in a row would be perfect, because then you can go. You get your Thanksgiving goose, you get your Christmas goose, and then you get your Easter goose all at the same time. You just knock them out and then put them in the freezer. Maybe. I have no idea what put your ducks in a row for, but that's the only thing that comes to mind, is that it's easier to shoot them if you're a duck shooter. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Maybe in 2024. No, maybe in 2024 we'll tell them the truth. You know what I mean? But for now, we're all just going to spend the rest of our lives, the rest of this year, wondering. Unless Corey knows, because Corey is rushing up here. You know what I mean? And it's nowhere near time for workout.
Yo, I imagine like getting your ducks in a row is like a mama duck getting their ducks in a row before crossing a road.
Oh,
y'all talking about killing ducks?
Way more domestic. Yeah, you are way more domesticated, Papa, than me. Holy smokes! We're gonna now.
You know, I don't expect that from Corey. You know what? 2024 is looking good for you, Corey. You know, I just wasn't expecting that out of you. You know, you've grown so much.
All right, so here we go. Get one, ducks in a row. Make all the preparations needed to do something to get everything organized. Okay, I get that, but what the origin? That's what we need.
Yeah, the origin story. Oh.
Some sources suggest the phrase comes from the game of pool, when a number of balls called sitting ducks line up neatly near pockets and can be tapped in one after the other. Wow. Okay. That is a totally different situation than any of us thought.
I like Corey's answer better.
Than the hunting?
Yeah, I've never heard anyone call pool balls ducks. So
sitting ducks.
No.
So, good morning, everyone.
Yo,
hey, Uncle Carter.
Hey. So, if anybody's ever gone duck hunting and you got the right shotgun and you're in a bluff and you got your decoys out in the water and you got your dog ready to go and he's all like paused, focused, and you're calling the ducks in and you're using a scatter gun. Like, let's say you're using a 12 gauge and you're using I don't know, number 22 shot. And it's a double barrel gun and they land and you pull the trigger and you take out 7 all at the same time.
Oh man, the family's eating good.
Yeah, I mean, duck is disgusting in my opinion.
Why 7?
What?
Well, I mean, I just had to throw that in there. Haha. No, but
I was worried about that too.
Yeah. Oh, okay, 5 or 4. But
perfect.
You look up the history of duck hunting, they had cannons for blasting ducks. I mean, it was morbid. My family has a lake house in New York State, and there's this great little bar down the mountain around the corner, and there's these pictures of these guys with shotguns where you actually had somebody resting the shotgun on your shoulder, the barrel. It was so big. So apparently there were a lot of ducks at one time, and they were just wiping them out.
Well,
and, just look at the history of duck hunting. It's morbid.
Okay.
Y'all are fucking crazy.
Yo,
yeah.
Harry, what, you guys don't eat duck up there in Canada, eh?
No, we hunt ducks all the time. We hunt all kinds of shit. I just got back from with the trip. My uncle was with us, and he goes deep into the woods hunting bears and shit, man. He's a wild man. He's a wild child. My mom's little brother, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, I forgot. I don't think anyone's trying to take out 20 ducks up here at the same time, though. That seems like overkill to me. That's all. But yo, got to shout out Sandra. I promised Travis send her shout out. How are you guys doing?
Yo, doing well. Looks like Carrie is the only one that met the expectation of the Web3 breakfast team. It was bring a lady to breakfast day, and y'all showed up empty-handed except for Carrie. So shout out to you.
Jesus, I mean, I forgot. Damn it, send him something. Carrie, send me your wallet address. I'm gonna send you a rug out of my wallet. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Send it over.
Send him one of those ones that when you go to check the floor value, it's like 3 zeros before you hit a number. One of them special rugs. Speaking of
I'm
rugs,
gonna send him one.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I have now.
You got wrecked.
Oh, I posted a picture of one of them. But see,
I've seen that.
Here's the thing. I was in the man, I like a fucking idiot. I started drinking coffee. I made a pot. Here's what I did. I actually was trying to prep my coffee for the morning, which is something I never do. But I was like I was going to go to work early this morning, and so I went to prep the coffee, and somehow, I set the timer 6:30 in the morning or 6 in the morning, whatever it was, and then I hit start, and I thought that I was hitting start for the timer, but it was start to brew. So then this pot of coffee brewed. And I was thinking in my mind, what am I going to do? I think Wendy like jokingly said, well, just drink it. And I said, well, you know what? That actually sounds good. I will have a little coffee, and I'm no stranger to having coffee at night, and it doesn't keep me up. But I think I drank a little too much of it and probably made it a little too strong because at 4 a.m, I was still fucking around in the Soul shitcoin casino. I got like 6 in my wallet. And now here's the thing. I'm only putting like $15 to $25 in these things max, right? Like that's all that's going in there. Just trying to go flips, like trying to turn like, $20 into $40, just going for at least a quick double, right? And just going to do this like many, many times. But I now own 6 tokens that are unsellable. Dude, it happens so fast. It is ridiculous. You're watching the chart go up, 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 and you're like, hell yeah, man. I just turned $20 into like 3 Soul. And then all of a sudden you see it just go red and just down. You're like, fuck. Another one.
The problem is,
like 20 seconds. 20 seconds you're in, fucking pull that shit out. Fuck.
Oh, golly, man, it happens so fast. And you're just done. Like, there's nothing you can do. Like, you can't get out fast enough. And every transaction
there's no
fails.
gas fees, so people don't care, Jay. Like, people don't care because there's no gas fees, so you can be in and out. And I mean, it's so easy to create a shitcoin on Solana and launch it. It's ridiculous, but it is fun. It is fun.
It's fun, man. You know what? It's like going to the casino, and I make the joke like that, but it literally is like going to the casino. Like I sat there, like I could sit there at a blackjack table for 5-6 hours, and no problem. And it's like that's like going to the casino, right? And it's that same thing. You're just like, you're looking at like deck screener. You're looking like, oh man, what are we gonna get into? Like, oh, this thing's down right now. Let's get into it. And then all of a sudden, the floor drops. You're like, shit, another one. But it's exciting. And again, we're not putting a lot of money into any of these things. So like, what did I lose? Maybe $100 last night. But like on those shitty ones. But like I had a bunch of really big winners. So
Gary C, you got your hand up, family.
Yo, did any into Gecko or at least get the education?
You totally rug.
I think I asked you guys, and I don't think I rug. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, you're broken.
No, you're coming through.
I'm back.
Here you go.
Okay, yeah, I'm at the end of my driveway waiting for a delivery, so I gotta get closer to the router, I guess. Did you get the Gecko airdrop? Delivered? Yeah, no, yeah, it's breakfast actually, but I'm saying, fuck, it's here. I'll be back.
All right. A CoinGecko airdrop. No, I'm excited to hear more about that. I did not. Jacob's got his hand up. What's up, Jacob?
Jake.
Hey guys. This is like definitely not mainstream, but has anyone fucked around with the injective meme coin ecosystem?
Nope, not yet. I'm just getting started right now, but I'm getting into A. I'm gonna try to do AVAX, although it doesn't seem like there's as much activity. Like it was, the kind of stalled out a little bit last night, and that's why I stayed in Seoul.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like there's not that a lot of activity, but if you like catch them at the right time, you can make like stupid money. Like I made like fucking like 7 times on this one called Dude Injective, because I literally saw it on Twitter. I literally saw it on Twitter, and then like I saw like a couple like big like names where people actually like follow them, you know, post it. And I was like, oh fuck, I'll hop in. Not even joking. On like Christmas Day, it like looked like, it doesn't seem real. Like it got pumped like twice in 4 days, like an obscene amount. And I was like, oh cool, I just cash in, make like a quick $500 off like 3 injective.
I don't know anything about, I know I've heard of Injective Protocol, but I don't know anything about it. But you know, it's just fun. I mean, it's something to do. And again, just low dollar amounts and just having fun, you know, trading these coins it's just something fun to do. Obviously a little carried away last night, drinking coffee and, you know, staying up. But I'll tell you what, it's got the feeling. I've got the feeling of like 2017 again, doing that. Like 2017, it's like a rush. You got the adrenaline. It's a lot of fun.
Dude, that's what, you know, like, and that's what the big boss been saying. He's like, man, he said, this feels like 2017 again, you know, and as you get new people coming in, you know what I'm saying, that are coming into the ecosystem, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people have dropped out, you know what I'm saying? So the people that had the first idea, you know, they're gone. So the people coming in new, they're like, oh shit, like I got this idea, you know, and two, you know, you never know when one of those old shit tokens are going to take off. You know, they or actually have something behind it. You know what I'm saying? There, you know what I mean? Like there are people out there with ideas and dreams.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That are just trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? And so
if they're like, these are scratchers, man. It's like basically the scratchers.
Oh, these are straight scratchers. Okay. All right. Well, you know, look, hey, I did begin to dabble a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Got into some whale groups and things like that with some people we met in Miami. I was not playing the game right. I was not playing the game right at all. I got 4 dead tokens now. And you know, and here's the thing.
The graveyard.
One of them is literally called the Squid Game token. And I was nervous just to put it in my wallet to begin with, you know what I'm saying? But it did not bear any fruit. I was killed off. I must have moved by that big giant doll and it just shot my token down or something. I don't know. But man, you know, dude, this is it. Okay. This is the last. Oh, go ahead. What you got?
I'm gonna say, here we go. Here's the before we get out of the chop shop, we can extend it a few minutes because I do want to talk about tell you the names, just you know, so that you know one else buys into the graveyard. So there was Bulk, BOLK, Cop,
okay,
which Cop had it's even got a little gif of a cop beating his nightstick. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Bonk 2.0. I was hoping that like, you know, all the people that missed Bonk would be like, oh shit, this is the one. But that's
version 2,
yeah, that's what the creator of the token thought too, and then decided to rug everybody. Grape Finance. I liked it. I was like, oh, that sounds like it could be a winner. Grape Finance. Yeah. Nope. Ex Milady on
no one.
Ex Milady on Soul.
I think I knew who that was. I think I knew who my lady was.
So it was fun, man.
Got you twice, Jay? Damn, she got you twice.
Twice.
My lady. Oh, that's great. Hey, mine is literally, mine's called Meme, literally. And it literally did not do anything.
Well,
and then the Squid Game, and then
Squid Games. I love that.
Flux. I thought Flux was going to be a good one.
That sounds like a winner.
Flux.
That does sound like a winner. Carrie.
Yeah.
Carrie is back.
Oh, back, baby. Okay, so if y'all haven't heard about the Gecko airdrop, if you were interacting on exchange.art, purchasing or selling any art on there, or I think I can't remember what the other dApps were that they were like specifically looking at, but they dropped like I think like over $1 million on Solana holders that like were interacting in those ecosystems. So I got like 300,000 Gecko, and it's gone from like 140 to like 260, back then down to 90. Now it's back up to like just over $100. But I mean, like that's like it hasn't even dropped on any of these exchanges yet. I think except maybe Mexi. So like I'm kind of wanting that. Like I when it was at $200, I was like, oh, I could probably just switch this over to Solana because Solana was around $200 or $100 a pop at the time, but I didn't. But I'm thinking if it comes to like Coinbase for some hell of a reason, like that could go, I could spike hard. So it's always about the drops on like Coinbase or on CDC. Like if I see something drop on, like as soon as AI Corgi or fucking, what's the last one? I don't know, man. All the ones that drop on crypto.com, as soon you got like a 1 day window to get in there, and then they do like a 90% pop, and then they just fall right off.
And then
So if so you can use what's the name of the exchange now? There's that cool DEX kind of exchange thing on Solana, Jupiter. So I just swapped some. I got bonked too. I took all my bonks, swapped that over for more Gecko, and yeah, I'm just holding that. See what happens. See if it drops on any major exchanges, and if it does, then who knows, right? But yeah, the other one that really freaked me out was somebody made a coin called Solana, but they spelled it backwards, so it's like anal OS or something. Yeah, I don't know if you want to get into that one, but I just
no, you bought it for the wrong reason, Kerry. You bought it for the wrong reason.
No, I didn't buy it. I just saw it,
You
saw it up there.
lied to me.
He bought that.
No, you're right. I'm deep into anal OS.
Carter, did you open your Solana phone?
I did, and there was some bonk on there, which was nice. And by the way, I mean, no shit, I took out a long position at on bonk, and I got my money back. I just closed it. I'm like, holy shit! Everybody looks at bonk; it's actually back up. I think it's still going to go back down, but yeah, Solana phone's okay. I'm on the iPhone right now. I'm gonna make the Solana phone kind of like the Bat phone.
Yeah.
So I'll get that thing fired up and
hit me on the Bat phone.
Yeah, hit you on the Bat phone.
The private
it's all right. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, it's not an iPhone. I mean, but it's the novelty of it.
The people that use Android, I don't know how you live on this planet, because the iPhone it is so much better, and it is not even and I know that the Android people, they will argue that their phone is better, but it is just not even a conversation.
I don't want to hear that.
It's the best. Our phone's the best.
Speaking of long positions, I am considering putting one in on XRP.
I agree with you 100%. It is time that thing moves, man.
It's been.
I mean, at the very least, it's going to be $1.
It's
at the very least.
Yeah, if anything, right? Like, what's a good entry though? Like, what do you guys think
right now? Like, what's the
Here comes Matthew.
2 and 64 cents or 65, guy. Just you got to start somewhere, right?
Everyone, be cool. Our resident financial advisors in the building. Be cool. Be cool. Be cool.
Heard y'all talking about some shit coins in here.
Yeah, XRP.
Yeah, XRP.
I think the biggest concern with XRP is if the settlement comes back like way over the 700 million that they're supposed to be like looking at from a settlement perspective. I think it'll be like a news event for sure. But again, I'm a holder of XRP, so consider that a long position.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I hold.
I
hold a bunch. I'm not sure if I want to take and I would probably do like a low leverage long though. I wouldn't. As much as I want to dial it up, I think it would be smart to just do it like 3 to 5%. Just let that fucker sit for the next couple of months.
Why not take a hedge? So like you have your long position. So why not take a little bit of money and take a downside hedge that's leveraged? So like if anything does happen, you'll be able to sort of
balance it out.
Come out on top. Yeah, come out on top.
Trap it.
Come out on top in any event.
We try to get it from all different ways, right? Like, yes, that's like having the spot position is great, and then just being able to add into it with a little bit of leverage is fantastic. And but that's completely different from like the cowboy shit that I like to do with like Bitcoin and dial it up. And I don't have I know you're gonna hate this. You guys probably all hate this, but I have no problem hitting that thing at 100x and like you just watch it, you see it dip to put it to 100x, watch it, just try to catch a little pop back and then get out at 100x. It's scary, but that's, I mean, when you do this shit, when you've been like, I don't know, you'd feel jaded, right? What like, how do you become more risk adverse when you're totally jaded from this ecosystem?
You go walk outside,
touch grass,
get a hobby.
Shut up. It's a bull market.
I know. I'm looking at one right now. Bro, Cody was this like game, and I'm telling you, I follow this dude like Mortz, Moritz or whatever, and this dude makes these calls like he's constantly putting out like news every week on Sundays. And so like, I found that a couple extra $100 last time. Like, man, let me run over and just see what he's talking about, because that's how I hit that Chrono Forge, you know what I'm saying, following what he had going on. So he was talking about this Cody and how it was like a C-to-5 game, which C-to-5 they like help to like games like get liquidity and stuff. And so I was looking at last night, 0.08, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get one. It was like 2:30 in the morning. I'm like, I need to go to bed. And then I got in this rabbit hole of looking at like all of their attributes and stuff. And I'm like, man, just go to bed. And that thing went from 0.08 to 0.13 last. It's at 0.13 right now. It'll probably be another one of them dingers that reaches up to 0.2. They'll say 0.3. I think that's where the games are going to lie. I think games will lie right around that quarter of an ETH. Like that's where you're going to see that. That's been kind of the trend that I've been noticing. So I didn't pull the trigger, and but the game does look sweet. And I think look, 2024. I mean, if we're going to talk, we got week, but I mean, this is the last show, Jay.
Last show of the year.
Like, whew.
Let's get it. I want to find I got to go to was that Space Hostess or Super Spaces or whatever that website is, and I need to get some statistics for the year, see how many shows, how many listeners, and all that kind of stuff, and just kind of do a little evaluation. I can do that over the weekend of like the analytics, because I'm something I have not done in a while, and obviously I need to take a look at and see what we've done, what was good, what was bad, where we can make some adjustments. I know adding in one thing, this is what I know we're going to do, is that obviously I'm adding in the live stream in the afternoon, where we're going to do more of the news and the numbers, talking about these kind of things, and then with the breakfast show, the idea is to do just like normal, just like we've been doing it, but then take the live stream off, and then chop that up into only the like the important moments, and really put that out as the content, so that people can get more of the value, and then they'll naturally be able to find their way to the community and to the show through that short form content. And so I think that those are some of the adjustments that as a creator, and as the leader of our Web3 breakfast crew, that's what we're going to do. Is we want to bring some more people in here, because the focus that Turbo and we didn't lose focus of it. We just kind of put it in the back burner because of how 2023 was navigated, and how we kind of had to navigate the course was Chain Labs. Chain Labs is coming back, and I think the whole idea is that we can use obviously our 4 currencies, and relationships is one of them, and we can use that relationship to aspect to build what Chain Labs is, and to and really start focusing forward on that. And so we've got a lot of adjustments to make, but certainly excited to do that. Also certainly excited that my guy Honest just popped up in here. What is up, my guy?
In the building.
Hey man, what's going on?
Man, we're just living it, man. How are you doing? He's rugged.
I was watching.
Damn it, Turbo.
Oh, hold up. Oh shit.
There he is.
There he is.
That sounds better.
Like I watch y'all on YouTube and shit. I was watching the whole stream and I was commenting and nobody was saying nothing. So I was like, let me find out they're fucking in another. And then, hey, I'm new to this space and shit. I don't really be here. If I come here, I come from my boys, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing to be here, man. I'm just up early DJing, and it seems like DJing then became a early person sport now. I remember when it was nighttime. Now it's like all early bird DJing, and so I gotta be up at 6 o'clock in the morning, checking all these motherfucking charts, checking what's dropping. It's crazy. Like they're making us come. DJs was supposed to be a nighttime gig, man. What's going on?
Well,
we're growing up, Honest. We're maturing. You know what I'm saying? Like we're growing into getting up early and being a business.
Oh,
what
man.
You got, Jay?
I screwed that up though, man. I tell you what, Honest, man. I was up all night being a DJ. So like I did the late night shift last night. So I'm glad that you came in this morning to for the first shift, because man, I pulled the the ship together for the crew last night. That is not something that I'm gonna be a fan of doing, though. I am, because I like to go to bed early. I will be a morning DJ, and I think that would be fun. And then, like, one thing I would like to do is honestly degen out during the live stream show. Oh, there he is. Oh, coachy coach. So yeah,
Dang, he hit that one hard.
I know, man. That was he had a lot of oomph in that one. This is the final show of the year whistle. Love it. Thank you, coach.
No nonsense.
No nonsense. All right. What do we got here?
So choose this tune wisely. What we got?
It's going to be a surprise. He's looking through. Hey guys, if you guys just joined us, thank you all so much for being here. This is Web3 Breakfast. We do this every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. It's a show for the community, by the community. Every day at the halfway point, we do our midway workout. It's just an opportunity for you guys to get up, do some push-ups, maybe some sit-ups, do some jumping jacks. If nothing else, just stand up, get out of your seat, because it's all about healthy minds, healthy bodies, and healthy portfolios. So I'm going to be doing push-ups. Oh, shit. Let's go.
All right, Nessie. I get that blood pumping, baby. This is Friday.
Freaking banger.
I can't come to your event if you ain't dropping none. I can't claim you bought the fam if you ain't propping up. I can't say you bought the plan unless you really copping some. I can't, bitch, I can't. I can't whip it if there ain't a ceiling missing. I can't dig it if there ain't no feels up in it. I can't kick it if my twins ain't holding millions, bitch, I can't, bitch, I can't, bitch. I can't come outside and waste no time, I gotta play it safe. I can't give you motion if your head ain't trying to stay in place. Pray it's in this will, cause it's the only hope of saving grace, okay? I can't, bitch, I can't. Playing in the field, but even so can't get these stains erased. I can't focus on no bitch, trying to get my paper up. Trying to own a cul-de-sac in Cali with a Lakers song. How you calling shots from the bleachers, boy, you faking pumping. Buddy claim me everything, but sweaty he ain't saying nothing. I can't stop working and I've been slaving for my namesake. I can't give expert advice, so I just play my pain way. Yeah, I got a lot to lose, but too many M's to gain. Better get an open mind or you gon' end up in the way. I can't with the fake shit. The Nessie sound like Drake shit. Bro, I hold your NFTs. How long it's gon' take? Shit, just take 6 and wait, bitch. I'ma teach them patience. Eric on the beat, so bad I had to come Jason. Boy, go get that.
Golly, I love that song.
Yeah, that one gets me
I
going.
love that song.
That was actually the easiest song to do push-ups to. I was doing push-ups to the beat. That was awesome. Whew, but I'm gassed.
Yeah, that's a banger. I love that, man. Shouts out to Nessie, man. Shouts out to all the musicians and everybody, Shouts out to just the creatives. Shouts out to the community, man. It takes all of us, you know what I'm saying? And that's really, the ethos of what we're doing here at Web3 Breakfast. And as we continue to grow into the 2024 season, we're going to we'll have some shows where we're tightening down, and it's going to be more of just shot calling, right, Jay? Like, was that what we're going to call it? Like shot calling kind of a little bit?
No.
A little bit more.
Collaborating.
Yes, I love that. Collaborating.
I don't even know what you said. Sorry, I had to send a text message.
Hell yeah.
So I just went with it.
Okay, I like how you just automatically just go just directly to collaborating. Now I was saying we're going to be tightening up, like having some more shows that are more like just us like calling different shots that are different moves that are happening or events and things like that. So
stuff like that.
Yeah,
being current, being so that we can all be in the know of what's happening. Absolutely.
Oh man, yeah, bro. I got some bad news. I got to be honest with you. I went back to that damn Ember site and was whitelist hustling. Jesus
Christ.
I know. I just want one, man. Golly, I tried to send them. I did name drop you in the when I sent them. I was like, I work directly with J Chains, and so I haven't heard back yet, but I probably will. I'm sure if they know what the hell's going on.
Who's that bum?
No, actually, I think they sent me an email. They're like, yeah, we did send Jay a whitelist, so if you want to talk with him, that would be fine. But no, I didn't send that. But I did do some whitelist hustling, man. I went in, was just trying to talk in the chat, and I'm like, this is so stupid. There's 15 conversations going on. Nobody knows like who's talking to who.
It's just
this
diarrhea.
So stupid.
That is diarrhea in digital form. Is what I didn't mean
Dear God.
I didn't mean to go there.
Yeah, and then it's just
like Tinder.
And then it was just 3 a.m. before I knew it, and I was like, goodness gracious. But You know, I had to be honest.
But thank you for that, because these are one of those things that, you know, as we get into the bull run, like, people got to remember that their time is very valuable, and you don't want to be sitting there for some NFT that if you put your effort somewhere else, you might have a better outcome. There's so many better opportunities in whitelist chasing. That to me is just bogus.
I would rather watch a chart than try to get on a whitelist a million
Whoa.
times out of one.
Whoa, new PFP.
I would rather chew glass than get on a white list. Try to stay up all night. You know, I would literally rather chew up a beer bottle and swallow.
I'm not going that hard. I'm not fear factoring it. I'm just saying I'd rather watch a chart than Kerry always goes to the extreme. We don't know how far gone Kerry is right now, so he's always who knows where the spectrum is where Kerry is. So like the chewing glasses, that just gave me the weirdest feeling. Ugh, no.
I knew a guy that did that in high school. He instead of like he scared some guy that was challenging him to a fight by biting into a wine glass and just chewing on the glass. And the guy was just like, bro, I don't want, like, that was weird. Okay, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I don't do crazy, yo. You know, that's what he's like. I'm out.
Well, you know,
I like 7
not
PFP.
talk.
That's I think.
So what's really funny is that is on everyone's Xbox if they go and check the PFPs, but it looks exactly like me.
That looks exactly like you.
Well, I was going to say something completely different. I don't even know how to segue this. Yo, GM, Meta Ruth, you know, I was going to say we have Meta Ruth coming up. You know, she's shot up here, so she probably has some whitelist hustling or something to add in. What's going on? Good morning. Welcome to breakfast. And thank you for coming to the lady show. I did send Meta Ruth an invite immediately. No, I didn't. I'm just kidding. I lied. I thought she was just going to cover me on that. Yo, what's up? I love New York.
Hey, guys. So normally I'm working during these hours, but I'm actually off for the next week. So I just was able to catch your show. But I just wanted to say, one, happy holidays, happy New Year. But two, you know, with the bull run coming, like, I literally was working at a regular job where I wasn't. First of all, I'm an award-winning entrepreneur in real life, but I'm a domestic abuse survivor who had to start her life over. So I don't normally work for people. But I have to at this point. So starting my life over and not making enough money. So after a year, I was like, you know what? I'm going back into sales. So now I'm going back. I'm literally going back into the car business and sales for this bull run. I wasted my time. I didn't waste my time with NFTs. But okay, so the first year I was in the metaverse. The second year, I cannot even tell you, I gained a lot of friendships. Okay, fine. But I didn't need NFTs to build those friendships. Like, I spent money on NFTs, made very little profit. So for this bull run, like, keeping my head in the game, increasing my income, and just stacking the crypto and saying no to NFTs, I think is really going to keep me, because I don't want to miss this opportunity. Like, oh, I was around in 2000 this, 2000 that, and I completely missed it. I don't want to be that person. So I really appreciate you saying, you know, about the whole NFT thing, J Chains, and thanks for having me up here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's thank you for being here first and foremost. Yeah, but that's the whole point of the show, is for people to come on up here. It's a community show, by the community for the community, we like to say. No, absolutely, and I'm there with you. Like, if there are a few NFTs that, like, hey, say my XRP bag pumps and I make, you know, a couple $100,000, right? I might go get an NFT. I might get another mutant ape. I might do something like that. But I am effectively out of the NFT game until further notice, because the action is in crypto and we're going into a crypto bull run. We don't know what's going to happen with NFTs. NFTs might follow, right? It might be like, just in the order of crypto, it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then altcoins, right? Like, that's how it works. That's how things run. We don't know what NFTs are going to do. Although I did look last night, on NFTgo.io. And remember the 30-day profit and loss, something that we were tracking for a long time. That, I mean, we saw this thing down to like, you know, it was less than a 10% ratio of people in profit to the loss. Well, this thing was it was like 60,000 people in profit to like 520,000 people in the loss. So like we're actually better than what we've been doing. So that component is starting to change as far as the NFT market goes. But I'll tell you what, man, effectively out the NFT game until further notice.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I love them. I love them so much. Like, oh my God. Like, I am stuck. Like, bro, I have been watching Krypton Goons for like 3 weeks. No idea why. No.
God,
Just keep watching.
No idea.
Just keep your coins. Keep your
I
coins.
can't.
You're wasting.
Every time we're on the phone, we'll be talking about something completely different, Jay, and he'll be like, "Hey, man, so do you think it'd be a smart idea if I grab this crypto goon off the floor?" And I'm like, "Are you out of your? Did you really just look that up in mid conversation?" No. Like literally, he's so addicted to it, it's like sickening. Or what he'll do is it'll be like the last part of the conversation. He'll be like, he'll get into the fucking shit coins and be like, "Oh man, I think I'm gonna drop some of this fucking blah blah blah." And it's some outland something, and I'll look at the chart and I'm just like, please don't do that. Please don't do it.
I am the bad decision maker. I just, man, like I love NFTs, man. I love to collect them, and it's because, like, you know, like I love collecting things in real life. You know what I mean? I like the hunts.
Let me give you advice. Collect coins right now. You can collect your NFTs later. Everyone is not going to be putting money into pictures right now. And there are some things, like if you want to get things because they're low, I get it. But you should be collecting, everybody should be collecting coins right now. Coins, crypto, coins, not NFTs.
I know. I have to be honest, Jay. It's the only money I've made. Is from literally is literally in the last like 2 months that we've like really kind of like started jumping in, you know, like I've really started like accumulating, you know, just like $20, $30, $50, man. And like, bro, I mean, it saved my Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like just that little bit every day. None of my NFTs did that. Actually, we did try to put up some NFTs for sale, and they just expired. So that was a definite whole
NFTs,
thing. So
I love it. I love NFTs just like everyone else. I've got a bag of NFTs, but this is not the time to be buying NFTs. This is the time to be, if you can spend that money, that $30-$40 on an NFT, spend that on a coin. I promise you that $30-$40 on the right coin could be thousands. And I'm not talking about shit coins on Sol. Yeah. I'm talking, you know, like do, you know, the IMX, like stack IMX, stack, you know, Alluvium. Like
I was just gonna say, thanks for clarifying that.
Absolutely. CryptoFace just posted.
Yeah, and
high 23K. He's all right. CryptoFace is going long on Bitcoin. I want XRP to run though. I just want XRP to run. Go ahead, Turbo.
Just real quick, Carrie has his hand up, but I did want to say what's up to Ja. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite community members, you know what I'm saying? Like builders and, you know, founders out in space, man. What's up, Ja? What's going on, family? How you living?
Dang, man, I feel like I haven't been on this thing in like 6 years.
I know. Hey.
In Web3, it's been 6 years.
Yeah, I have not been, man. What's new? You guys gotta keep me up to date because I have no idea what's going on, but my phone has been ringing and everybody wants me back.
It's time to come back.
Time to get back, Joe.
Time to come back, man. They're if you build it, they will come, and they're about ready to start building it up.
Any new like advancements in like anything though, like anything?
RWA is going to be not new advances, but we do have some new focuses. Right? Like RWA.
Ponzi schemes.
There's also some. It's recorded.
Oh,
okay.
Yes.
All right. So plausible deniability. Okay. All right. Okay. No, so just like RWAs, I think is gonna be something moving into the new year. We're definitely gonna see. It was. I felt like coming into 2023 that it was like that. I felt so confident, right? That we knew like microtransactions. We knew was gonna be something big that everybody's gonna be trying to. And I don't even think we necessarily got it right. But I think the time and effort that was put in is really setting up the gaming for 2024. I mean, bro, like all of that's coming out is just blows my mind. Music, we called music. We talked about the microtransactions. I forget what the third one was that we had talked about, coming in this year. I'm thinking, gaming. Yep. And RWA, I think, is going to be definitely something big. It's going to grow in 2024. It's going to really find its legs in 2024.
Well, I think, because
that's what we got for you, Joe.
It is, because it's newer, right? And it's kind of buzzwordy right now, and tokenizing real world assets has a long way to go, but that has a really big potential to earn the trust factor, if you will, of people with more money versus, people that, because again, it's, in our opinion, it's the entertainment sector and it's the RWAs. I mean, those are just the two biggest selling points of what we have right now for blockchain, and entertainment being, the music, film, gaming, stuff like that. And so, that's obviously, once that figures out like how to hit mainstream, that'll be a big catalyst. But the RWAs, man, I think that, to me, because we know that this bull run is going to be institutionally based, I think that's the bigger opportunity for seeing bigger returns is the RWA. So I think putting some focus on that is something that I'm definitely looking forward to doing in the next several months.
Yeah, I really want to get in the nitty gritty of it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to get into like the real legalities. I mean, we talk about it offline and stuff. We chat on this real briefly here, but the opportunity to be able to build infrastructure for communities that don't have is like really the key,
Chain
right?
labs.
Grocery stores.
That's Chain Labs.
That's Chain Labs, right?
Having an arm of Chain Labs that handles all of that stuff that's one of the goals. And that's, we'll put out more information as we get into it, and we get more in depth into what we're looking for and all that stuff. But there'll be opportunities for absolutely anybody to get involved, and I know that we've said that in the past when we were talking about it, but now that Turbo and I have been really kind of revisiting the concept and where we want to take it, we're definitely going to need some more people to help us out with that concept. So
1000%. And I have Matthew, I don't know if you're there or not. Hopefully you are, because I just have a quick question. So is there any way to get over the Howey test of the expectations of making money when you buy something?
It's a good question. I think one of the ways that has been traditionally accepted is to just give things away for free and not necessarily tell people. Like, airdrops in some sense are not really considered security because they're just given to people. Like, one of the reasons why Ape Token is a very interesting thing to me is because they gave everybody the tokens and they just released it into the wild, and you're not really going to see any problems with that. But the reason why Ripple is under all the scrutiny is because they gave those tokens to institutions to then sell to investors. So that's where the line gets kind of messed up. But I think again, there's nothing wrong with a security. That's the thing that people we have this back and forth all the time between, it's a security, it's not a security. Like, securities are not evil. They're great. They're regulated. People can earn money. They can be in portfolios. They're fantastic. The question isn't what do we do to keep things unregistered as a security. The question is, how do we register them so that we can then go forward and do so in a credible way?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that's the biggest problem is the legal jargon of all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's too many doggone, sub forms when you start digging in that it just becomes overwhelming. I mean, do you see, Matthew, in 2024, I know you're doing the education and stuff like that. Is that something that you guys are going to be looking at, like in teaching and like really trying to push more understanding and trying to get people to adopt to that? Or like, kind of what is your 2024 education strategy?
Yeah, I think a big part of that is educating people on how this can be done for their business, because one of the things that we need to consider is the Venn diagram, the Web 2, Web 3 crossover from this tokenization of assets. And we need to look at use cases that are in existence right now that are both profitable and well subscribed, so that we can emulate those and just figure out a way to tokenize it in a way that sort of makes it more transparent. Like, we don't have to recreate and reinvent the wheel here. We just have to add a layer of technical capability that allows people to engage in either a more fractionalized way or a more sort of secure way. So we're really looking to, I think that there's going to be sort of tokenization as a service. Like, people have heard blockchain as a service, smart contracts as a service, software as a service. I think you're going to see a lot more companies helping you or helping organizations figure out how to tokenize, quote unquote, tokenize a particular asset or, opportunity.
Matt, let me ask you a question. Got the homie over on YouTube asking Desert Crypto, is promoting an NFT with part of the utilities that you'll get an airdrop, is that considered a security?
I think at this point, like the short answer is if you have to ask, it's probably considered a security. The counter to that is if you are creating something that's kind of under the radar, if you're gonna put something out there in a sense that you know you're not going to be the Ripple, you're not going to be this huge organization. The SEC's got a whole list of other people they're going after before they go after Project X from Desert Crypto. So while I would say conservatively you have to consider it as potentially a security, depending on how you phrase it and how you launch those things. Like when you say an airdrop, like if you give an airdrop of a token that's worth nothing and the community decides it's worth something akin to something like ApeCoin, for example, then no, I don't think it's a security. So if you drop a token that has utility where you get access to events or things like that that aren't particularly equated as a monetary value, then no, it's not a security because it's just a membership that you're paying for and then you get benefits.
I love that. Here, really quick glimpse into my brain and some of the strange stuff. Desert Crypto. And one way that I learned and remembered how to spell the difference between dessert and desert is that the desert has desert has one S. Dessert has two S's because of sweet stuff. Desserts are sweet stuff.
No, you always want more. So there's more S's in dessert because you always want more dessert.
Well, okay. Potato, I suppose.
Man, look, I can't look. I'm not gonna be able to get to spelling dessert correctly because I'm still working on there, and there. So when I get that all figured out, I will be able to start working on some of these same words like Satan and Santa. You know.
Yeah, sort of. Not really the same, but I kind of get your drift there.
Are they not spelled the same? I thought they were spelled the same. Well, that's the way it goes now.
Mama Bear.
One ends in an A, one's in an N. Mama Bear.
Good morning, everybody. I posted in the chat a post that I made a couple of days back asking if anybody could see the difference between metaverses and their still shots. So I didn't know if you guys had a chance to see that or not. But in the meantime, I wanted to ask a question. How can we how can every single thing in the universe be considered a security? That's the first question, Matthew. And then the second question is, what ding dong that fell off a turnip truck decided that ApeCoin was not going to be worth anything? That's who thought that was ever going to possibly be valueless? When you are putting a token amongst the, probably the most famous NFT collection in the world, and it's going to be, worth nothing. I don't know how that can be considered or classified as not a security under the traditional, format of a security just because it was airdropped originally, right? The problem I have with that is, of course, it's going to be worth something. I mean, they had to think that one through. So if they're not thinking that went through, then I really, really don't trust the SEC, which I already wasn't ever going to trust them to begin with. So that's kind of my take on that. So you're welcome. Good morning. That's how my brain works.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's like a shotgun. Good morning.
I want to know what a turnip truck looks like. I'm going to have to look that up. If you guys are watching on the stream, my daughter Emmy just popped into my office. Say hi to Bo. Say hi, Bo. Say hi,
Hi, Emmy.
Say hi, Bo, in here.
Good morning, Emmy.
She's waving.
She's being shy now.
Sweet.
Dang, that's new.
All right, take your little princess.
So did you get to see the different stills of the different communities?
And Mama Bear, I can't hear you whenever you're talking. If you want to drop down and drop back, I didn't get to hear anything that you said. But I didn't want to interrupt you either. Yeah, I had put it on the private chat, but Enemy had came in, so then I got completely just wrapped up in that. So missing everything that Mama Bear said, I feel like I'm like completely out of the loop now. Like I don't even know where we're at.
We might as well extend the show because you are so out of the loop now.
Right. You should just shake the potatoes and see what happens.
I know. I'm like, I got the YouTube pulled up so I can like comment with them. And I'm like looking at myself over on the YouTube, bro, that that video quality is grade A. Like, just think, there was a time when this was what our video quality was. And we thought that was good. You know, on my computer, like on the streamer, I look crystal clear. I look great. You know, Jay looks great. YouTube, not so much, but that's okay. You know?
Can
We'll
you
get
hear
there.
me now?
Yeah, Mama Bear, what's up?
That's funny. No, I was just kidding. I was just saying, who thought that ApeCoin was going to be valueless? Like in truth, right? If you have a working brain that has cognitive thought, that you purposely think those, who considered for 1 second that it was going to have no valuation? That was my first question.
But you could just claim it. I mean, you could just say, hey, listen, like, we're just gonna throw this out there, and what will be what will be. Like, obviously, you know it's gonna go, but your expectation is just keep sending it out for free without, you know, the expectation of taking anything in return or setting a value to it. I mean,
no,
I know
that's never going to happen.
I think too, they can also be used for governance. So it's a governance token, just as it's also a utility token. So that's one of the challenges with ENS, the Ethereum name service, is that, like, I love ENS. I think it's a great token, but it's entirely 100% a governance token. There is no benefit or additional value to having it. And that's kind of one of the reasons I dropped it out of my portfolios, because it was underperforming other assets, clearly. But it doesn't, like, the longer term value to me. I don't vote in the DAO. I don't really care. So, you know, I think the participation, we have this weird new dynamic now where people can not only own an asset, but they can participate in an asset. Much like if you have a stock, you are now partial owner of that company. And so now we've given people. Yeah, go ahead.
So you mean to tell me, Matthew, our registered financial advisor, is that you don't vote in the ApeCoin governance DAO about documentaries? That's not important to you?
This is probably one of those things where I should mention that I don't typically vote in general, unless it's like a neighborhood election or something like that. I think that the entire political ecosystem of where we have one vote, one person, and an electoral college is completely superfluous. If it was a popular vote, I'd probably consider it. But, like, the fact that people, and in DAOs too, can have, you know, overwhelming majority votes is just kind of like, I don't know, kind of bums me out.
If Machi Big Brother doesn't want something, Machi Big Brother doesn't get something. That's how it works.
Exactly.
That's, yes. That, to me, the ability to sway a vote because of the your dominance of control is a major flaw in the DAO mindset.
That's in life. That's just a life flaw.
That should have been
eliminated. You know what I mean?
From the DAO.
Bro, I can't get past these doggone mice, man. You know what I'm saying? This mice experiment they did. You know, they put these mice in, they gave them everything. They had a utopia, all the room. They had all the food they could ever want. Everyone had their own space. It was a complete utopia. And after like 2 weeks, they started killing each other. The mice just started cannibalizing one another just for no doggone reason. Not out of need, not out of any other reason than that's how we're programmed, right? Like, or whatever. I don't know.
We're not mice. We have bigger brains.
Well, but right. So we have bigger hatred and bigger egos and bigger all of these other things, and a will to be able to impose it on others. You know,
we got Bitcoin.
We do have.
We got Bitcoin, right? We got doggone Sandra. We got Honest. We got, you know, the Modern Canadian. We got Adventureful Mama. I mean, look at this community. We got Bobcat. I mean, what else can we need? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to keep my mouse behind right here in this Web3 breakfast community as we move into 2024. Jay, I'm excited for what we have to come. I appreciate, man, everything you've done for the community. You know what I'm saying? Everything you've done for me personally. You know, you've been a great friend, a great brother. Seven, same thing to you, man. You know, like, I cannot wait. You know, Matthew, everyone in here, man. You know, and I think my greatest takeaway is taking Matthew on our adventure. You know what I'm saying? From the Web3 breakfast.
Bro, that was the funnest impromptu adventure that I never wanted to take, but it actually turned out incredible.
That's the utilities. You know, we talk about utility, and you may lose your security of self by getting the utility of hanging out with the Web3 Breakfast Club. But I tell you what, it's gonna
we make it work. we make it work regardless. We made it work. It happened to just, we happened to just land on our feet. It was pretty sweet. Thank you, Carter, for that. And we had a great time. So it doesn't really, like, everything worked out. We had a fantastic time. And I think Matt will probably talk about that for the rest of his life.
It was my greatest Web3 memory for sure.
I love that.
I miss you
I want to
guys.
say that was like an epic adventure.
Absolutely.
I mean, nobody will ever really know the story of what really happened. We're gonna, but it was a great time.
It was.
Thank you for the accommodations, Carter.
Yeah, it was fun. And hey, look, we got NFT New York coming up to the 3rd, the 5th, and then we're doing Daytona right after that. So
get ready, rest up, ladies.
Get ready.
I thank you all. Turbo, you like to say thank you, but I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to every single one of you. Every single one of you throughout this last year have helped me navigate what was pretty rough. We all had a rough 2023, but we all made it through it. Web3 Breakfast Club, it just means so much. Every single one of you means so much to me. I love you guys so much. Turbo and Seven, you guys are my brothers. I cannot wait until we're in Nashville, side by side, fucking running this thing every day. And yes, because of the bull run, there should be some more money. That means we're going to travel a lot more. That means we're going to come see you guys. So there'll be meetups, there'll be hangouts, there'll be shit. We will either get to Canada or Canada will come to us. We'll figure it out. We love you guys.
We might just have to put a boat in international waters and just have like a fucking boat party.
We go on a cruise. We'll all just go on a cruise and we can leave from an international port. But golly, I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Have a wonderful and a very safe new year. And we will be back on Tuesday. And we're going to kick some ass this year. So come kick ass with us. We love you guys. Adios. Let's go.